What's going on, guys? Today we are taking a look at the Gaoranger GaoHunter set. You might remember this guy as being called the Pretazords. We have Alligator, otherwise known as the Alligator Megazord, Gaohama, or Hammerhead Shark, and Gaowolf. So yeah, we've got three different Zords here from Power Rangers Wild Force, or Gaoranger. So let's go ahead and take a look at them each individually. The Alligator is by far the largest, and possibly my favorite, because it's the only original one there. He does have a gimmick in this mode where his mouth does open, and as soon as you open the top, the bottom opens, so yeah, he's got a really big mouth. Now, oddly enough, this isn't an alligator, this is a crocodile, so I don't know why they don't call him Gaoladile or something like that, but anyway. Overall, it's mostly green, black, with a little bit of blue here and there, and he's got a nice big long tail. Probably one of the cooler of the power animals. I just like him a lot. I just think he's really, really interesting and unique. And in fact, I can't think of any other alligator or crocodile-based Zords until Transformers RPM, Power Rangers RPM, or what we know is not Gaoranger, but GaoHunter. Yeah, GaoHunter. Next up is GaoHama, or Gao Hammerhead Shark, and it is pretty much just a remold and repaint of the Shark Megazord. Yep. Oh, and the hammerhead part, that doesn't actually come off. So yeah, it's molded on there. So yeah, it's nice purple Hammerhead Shark. It also has an opening mouth. Roar. Finally, Gaowolf. And Gaowolf is a remold and repaint of Gao Tiger. Basic body structure is the same, head is different, same transformation though into a limb. The merge sequence for these guys is really cool, but for the shark and the wolf, it's exactly the same as the shark and the tiger for Gao King. So the first thing we're going to do is remove this little tail boomerang, fold up the legs like that, all Voltron-esque, flip the back of the legs around, and fold up the front legs, exactly the same way as we would for Gao Tiger, or Gao Panther from Animus, aka Gao God. So, form arms and legs, or arms in this case. Gao Hammerhead Shark, very simple, fold up the landing gear, fold up the fins, pull it apart a little bit, and you can pull this out to form a sword, but there's really no point to, but we'll pull it out anyway. Next up is the Gator. First we're going to take his tail and pull his tail off to form the Zord's big weapon. Put that off to the side. Stand him up from the underneath, fold down his back legs and his back feet to form the big legs, and just stand him up. Next, take the alligator front legs and fold them around the back of the figure, and then take the alligator head and fold that all the way down to expose the evil head. And finally, attach Hammerhead Shark and Wolf. And here we have GaoHunter in robot mode. Now, I haven't turned him into his good form yet. I'll show you that in a minute. But overall, I think this robot mode, this Megazord mode, looks phenomenal. I love the way this thing looks. It just is nasty and gnarly and looks like it could really mess up someone. Just absolutely love this guy. Now, you are supposedly supposed to be able to store the weapons on the back, but I've never been able to do that reliably. I will show you that, though. So, now that we've taken a look at the robot mode, let's go ahead and look at a couple of his features. Not least of which is his weapon, which you use the tail of the shark and the tail of the gator, and they combine into this giant double-bladed pole thingy. One thing I did forget to show you is you can actually pose the alligator tail to the sides, like he's an alligator. So that is cool. The tail also does spin here, so you can get kind of this weird multi-pointed axe thing going. That is also a cool feature. Now, like I said, you can, or in the show, it is shown with him having this on his back like that, but in all honesty, that just looks real dumb. The other thing you could do is pull this little boomerang thing off of his chest, and he can hold that and act like it is an actual boomerang. Unfortunately, I am failing to open up the wolf mouth, so just take my word for it. But it can be held, and it does work. And you could also, well, hold on. Let me pull the wolf off here and see if I can open up his mouth for you. Because there's something cool you could do with the wolf. While the shark holds on to the big staff thingy, the wolf can actually use the chest piece as this boomerang or held blade thing. It's actually a really cool look, and it gives the figure a little bit more depth. The last gimmick has to do with him turning into a good Zord. So fold the horn up, or back, pull the head up, and do a Voltron face. And I'll form the head of justice! Overall, GaoHunter, or the Pretazord if you want to call him that, is pretty awesome. He's got a lot of play value, interesting little gimmicks. He's just a lot of fun. Plus, how can you not love a Zord that has the ability to open up his own mouth and barf at you as a final attack? So guys, this has been Spade of the Baltmatrix taking a look at GaoHunter from Gaoranger. I'll catch you next time.